Ever wondered why some men seem to thrive in solitude, shunning social norms and expectations? Today, we're embarking on a journey to understand a unique breed of men known as Sigma males. These men are the enigma of society, introverted, self-reliant, and nonconformist. They are the lone wolves who prefer their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. Sigma males are often seen as the quiet ones in the corner, the observers, the thinkers. They are the men who choose their own path, ignoring the societal blueprint of success. They value their independence and freedom above all else, and their self-reliance is a testament to their strength. But it's not all roses and sunshine when it comes to Sigma males. Just like the moon has a dark side, Sigma males carry certain dark traits beneath their cool exterior. These traits are not necessarily negative or destructive, but they can be intense, complex, and often misunderstood. These are the men who are comfortable in their own skin, yet their aloof nature can often be misinterpreted as arrogance. Their introspective tendencies can make them appear distant and unapproachable. Their nonconformist attitude may be seen as rebellious or defiant, and their self-reliance can sometimes border on stubbornness, making them seem uncooperative or difficult to work with. Yet, it is these very traits that make Sigma males intriguing. Their introverted nature adds an element of mystery to their persona. Their self-reliance reflects their resilience and tenacity, and their nonconformist attitude signifies their courage to defy norms and follow their own path. So as we journey into the world of Sigma males, we are not here to judge or criticize. Instead, we are here to understand, to explore, and to unravel the enigma that is the Sigma male. Remember, every coin has two sides. And as we delve deeper into the world of Sigma males, we will reveal both sides of this intriguing coin. As we delve deeper, prepare to uncover the shadowy side of Sigma males. Imagine walking alone in a forest, relying solely on your instincts. This is a typical day for a Sigma male. As we delve deeper into the enigmatic world of the Sigma male, we encounter the first dark trait: isolation. Sigma males are often likened to lone wolves, navigating their way through life independently, with a preference for solitude. They are self-reliant, self-contained, and self-sufficient, often choosing to withdraw from the world and live life on their own terms. Yet this isolation can be a double-edged sword. While solitude can provide a haven for introspection and self-discovery, it can also lead to loneliness. Sigma males, in their quest for autonomy, may inadvertently isolate themselves, creating a chasm between themselves and society. They may find themselves disconnected, detached and distanced from the world around them, lost in the echo chamber of their own thoughts. This isolation can be profound, leading to a sense of disconnection that can be disconcerting. Sigma males may find themselves yearning for connection, yet their inherent desire for solitude may prevent them from reaching out. They may find themselves trapped in a paradox of their own making, desiring connection yet unable to break free from the confines of their isolation. This disconnect can lead to a sense of alienation, where Sigma males may feel misunderstood or misinterpreted by society. They may feel like outsiders looking in, unable to bridge the gap between their world and the world outside. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, disconnection, and a sense of not belonging. Yet, in spite of this, Sigma males continue to tread their solitary path, seeking solace in their solitude. They continue to navigate the forest of their existence, relying solely on their instincts, their intuition, and their inner compass. In the tranquil yet isolating forest of their existence, Sigma males often lose sight of the path to human connection. Their isolation, while providing a sanctuary for self-reflection, can also lead to a sense of disconnect, a chasm between them and the world outside. As we journey deeper into the world of the Sigma male, we begin to understand the complexities and contradictions that define them, the shadows and the light, the solitude and the yearning for connection. Behind the veil of their quiet demeanor, Sigma males can be master manipulators. Diving deeper into the enigmatic world of Sigma males, we find ourselves at the second dark trait: manipulation. This isn't manipulation in its usual overt sense, no. This is a subtler, more covert form of manipulation, as befits the Sigma persona. Sigma males are the observers, the listeners, the quiet ones who blend into the background, taking in every detail. Their keen observational skills, coupled with a deep understanding of human behavior, are the tools they use to navigate the world around them. But these tools can be wielded for more than just understanding. They can be used to manipulate as well. Consider the Sigma male at a social gathering. He's not the life of the party, but he's not a wallflower either. He's somewhere in between, observing, listening, understanding. He sees the dynamics, the alliances, the power plays. He understands the motivations, the desires, the fears. And with this knowledge, he can subtly influence the situation to his advantage. Picture a fortress, impenetrable and cold. This is a Sigma male's emotional landscape. Just as a fortress guards its treasures, Sigma males guard their emotions with a steadfast resolve. The third dark trait, emotional unavailability, is a common characteristic of these solitary wolves. They are self-sufficient, independent, and often prefer the company of their thoughts over the company of others. It's not that they don't have emotions. Like everyone else, they feel joy, sadness, anger, and love. But the way they handle these emotions is where the divergence occurs. This emotional fortress is built brick by brick from the need for self-reliance. Sigma males are often seen as the strong, silent types who can weather any storm. They believe that showing emotions is a sign of weakness, a chink in their armor. So they keep their feelings locked away behind the cold, impenetrable walls of their emotional fortress. But here's the rub: while this fortress shields them from emotional harm, it also isolates them. Relationships, connections, and bonds are formed when people share their emotions, their vulnerabilities. When Sigma males lock away their feelings, they also lock away the opportunity for genuine connections. They become islands, surrounded by a sea of their own making. Moreover, this emotional self-reliance can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. The emotions don't just disappear because they are not expressed. They simmer beneath the surface, often manifesting in destructive ways. This can lead to a cycle of repression and explosion, where emotions are held in until they can no longer be contained. Sigma males are masters of their own solitude, but in their pursuit of emotional independence, they often forget that it's okay to let others in. It's okay to share, to express, to feel. Emotions are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of being human. In their pursuit of emotional self-reliance, Sigma males often build walls too high for anyone, including themselves, to climb. This fortress, this emotional landscape, becomes their sanctuary and their prison, and unlocking its gates requires a key that many Sigma males are reluctant to use: vulnerability. Ever felt someone's gaze dissecting your every move? Without uttering a word, you might be dealing with a Sigma male. This brings us to the fourth dark trait of Sigma males: their judgmental nature. Sigma males are observers, watchers, spectators. They are the ones who sit back and absorb the goings-on around them, rarely participating but always analyzing. This observational power is not always used for good, however. Their love for solitude and their detached perspective often lead them to form judgments. And not just any judgments, but harsh, critical, and unsparing ones. They pride themselves on their ability to read people, to see through the facades and the falsehoods. But like a double-edged sword, this ability can turn into a dark trait. They can become overly critical, seeing only the flaws and failures in others while ignoring the strengths and successes. They are the silent judges, scrutinizing every action, every word, every intention. Their gaze can be unnerving, their silence deafening. You see, their judgments are not voiced out loud. They are kept within, silently accumulating, forming a mental image that may be far from reality. This judgmental nature can be detrimental to their relationships. It can create a barrier, a wall of misconceptions and misunderstandings. It can lead to isolation, not just for them, but for those around them as well. People may start to feel uncomfortable, judged, and misunderstood, leading to a sense of disconnect. Moreover, this judgmental attitude can blind them from their own shortcomings. They might forget that they too have flaws, that they too make mistakes. Their critical gaze is so focused on others that they often neglect to turn it on themselves. The Sigma male's judgmental nature is a dark trait that can cause harm if not kept in check. It's a trait that requires self-awareness and empathy to manage. They need to learn to balance their observational skills with understanding and acceptance. In their silent corner, they pass verdicts on the world, often forgetting that they too are part of it. Beneath the surface of a Sigma male's humble exterior often lies a powerful ego. This ego, mind you, isn't born of arrogance, but rather it is a product of their self-reliance and non-conformity. It's a shadowy trait that often goes unnoticed, but it's there, subtly influencing their actions and attitudes. Sigma males, with their self-sufficient nature, have a unique relationship with their ego. Their independence and preference for solitude often allow them to cultivate skills and knowledge that others may not have access to. This, in turn, can inflate their sense of self, leading to a quiet, yet potent form of egoism. They don't seek validation from others. They validate themselves, and sometimes this can create an elevated sense of self-worth. This egoism isn't about superiority in the traditional sense. It's not about being better than others. It's about being different, being unique. They don't conform to societal norms, and this non-conformity feeds their ego. They firmly believe in their own path, their own decisions, their own lifestyle. They're unfazed by the judgment of others, and this indifference can often be mistaken for arrogance. However, it's essential to understand that this ego is not always detrimental. It fuels their resilience, their drive, their self-belief. But like any trait, when left unchecked, it can lead to isolation, misunderstanding, and strained relationships. It can create an invisible barrier, a fortress of solitude that keeps others at arm's length. The ego of a Sigma male is a complex entity. It's woven into their very fabric, shaping their decisions and actions. But it's hidden, much like the rest of their personality, beneath layers of reticence and solitude. So, the next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember that beneath that cool, detached exterior, there's a subtle ego at play, driving them, shaping them, defining them. It's an integral part of their identity, their dark side, the shadow that follows them wherever they go. Like an iceberg, a Sigma male's ego often remains hidden beneath, influencing their actions and attitudes. It's a constant companion on their solitary journey, a silent partner in their dance with independence. A hero who shies away from the limelight, that's a Sigma male for you. When we think of heroes, we often envision individuals who rise to the occasion, who take charge, who lead from the front. But the Sigma male is not your typical hero. He is the one who prefers the shadows to the spotlight, the quiet to the noise. This is not because he lacks the capability or the courage, but because he is inherently averse to the very concept of leadership. Now, this trait, like many that we have explored, is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it enables the Sigma male to maintain his independence, to stay true to his own path. He is not swayed by the expectations of others, not burdened by the responsibility of leading a group. This gives him a certain freedom, a certain flexibility that is rare to find. But on the other hand, this reluctance to take charge often leads to passivity. It's not that the Sigma male doesn't care, it's that he prefers to stay on the sidelines. He would rather observe than participate, analyze than act. And while this can be beneficial in certain situations, it can also lead to missed opportunities. Imagine a scenario where a Sigma male has the knowledge, the expertise, the insight to make a difference, to bring about a change. But his preference for being the outsider, for maintaining his solitary existence, holds him back. He has the potential to lead, to influence, to inspire, but he chooses not to. And this, my friends, is the dark side of the Sigma male's reluctance to step up. It's not just about him missing out on opportunities. It's about the world missing out on his potential. It's about the ideas left unexpressed, the changes left unimplemented, the lives left untouched. While they can be heroes in their own right, their reluctance to step forward often leaves their potential untapped. In the realm of Sigma males, darkness and light coexist. As we draw the curtain on this enlightening journey into the shadowy world of Sigma males, it's time to reflect on what we've discovered. We started with the enigma of Sigma males, a mystifying blend of solitude and intensity. This lone wolf persona, while intriguing, can be a double-edged sword. It allows Sigma males to be independent and self-reliant, yet it also isolates them, often leading to a life of solitude. Then, we delved into the unseen manipulator aspect, a trait that can be both an asset and a liability. On one hand, it equips them with the ability to navigate social dynamics effortlessly. On the other, it can lead to manipulation and deceit. As we journeyed further, we encountered the emotional fortress that Sigma males construct around themselves. This fortress, while shielding them from emotional turmoil, also blocks out genuine connections. It's a protective mechanism that can sometimes turn into a prison. We also discovered the silent judge lurking within Sigma males. This trait allows them to observe and analyze their environment without getting emotionally entangled, yet it can also create a chasm between them and others, as they may come across as overly critical or detached. The hidden ego, another dark trait we discussed, is an intriguing aspect of Sigma males. While it fuels their ambition and drive, it can also lead to arrogance and a refusal to seek help when needed. Finally, we touched upon the reluctant hero, a trait that encapsulates the Sigma's desire to make a difference, albeit from the shadows. This trait allows them to influence their environment positively, but it can also lead to feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction. In this journey into the shadows, our aim was not to judge or condemn, but to shed light on the complexities of Sigma males. These dark traits, while challenging, are part of what makes a Sigma male who he is. They add depth to his personality, making him an intriguing and multi-dimensional character. It's essential to remember that these traits are not inherently negative. They are tools, and like any tool, their impact depends on how they are used. In the hands of a wise and self-aware Sigma, these traits can be channeled towards growth, innovation, and positive influence. So as we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the intricate tapestry that is the Sigma male. These dark traits, while complex, add richness to the Sigma's character, making him an intriguing study in contrasts. In our quest for understanding, let's remember to approach with empathy and open-mindedness. It's only by acknowledging and embracing the shadows that we can truly appreciate the light. Remember, understanding the darkness can often lead us to appreciate the light. In understanding Sigma males, we unveil another facet of the complex human psyche,